Welcome back to the player career mode on FC24. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Today, we take on Brighton, a Premier League opposition in the round of 16 of the Europa Conference League with Raku. We are top of the table in Poland as well, with one game today in the Polish League being sandwiched by either leg of this Brighton and Hove Albion round of 16 of the UEFA Europa Conference League. Let me say thank you to those of you who leave your comments continually. Sean Rooney's up there today. We have Aviation Zone, and we also have Jin as well from the Twitch stream. So thank you to all three of you for your continued support both on YouTube and on Twitch. Do continue to leave your comments. Do head over to Twitch and join me for the live streams. Drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel. We shall give it our best shot of getting through to the next round of the Europa Conference League. Although, if we're completely honest, not that confident. Brighton will be certainly significantly better than ourselves as a team, but we've got all of our higher rated players in the starting lineup. We'll give it our best shot. If I can even just score one goal in a 6-1 defeat, I'd be delighted. A 5-7 kickoff away from home at the Falmer Stadium? Is it not called the Amex anymore? Is it the Falmer or the Falmer? Like Palmer? Farmer? How do you even pronounce that? I thought it was still the Amex. Oh well, away from home in Brighton nonetheless. Dribbles success rate of 30% or an assist. I'll try. It wants a 7.5 match rating, which is definitely doable. There is a reason why it's called the Falmer Stadium, not the Amex. Apparently, UEFA don't like sponsored stadium names for UEFA Cup competitions. Similarly, in real life, sponsors of that club have their advertising hoardings covered up because UEFA have their own sponsors for cup competitions. So it is still the Amex, but for the purposes of European competition, it's still called the Falmer Stadium. So just UEFA and money greed things, effectively. Anyway, well, actually, I'll show you Brighton's team. I know you'd be curious. I'm curious, in fact, to see who's in Brighton's team. So, Rushworth in goal. Scally, Markow, Webster, Gabriel Cruz, regen at left back. Billy Gilmore, Mark Leonard, Solly March, and Damari Gray. With Fabian Rieder, Cam, and João Pedro up top. Dingra's on the bench. Andre Santos. Igor's on the bench. Emil Forsberg, Pablo Barrios, Rami Ben-Sebaini, and Bart Verbruggen is on the bench, who really should be starting ahead of Carl Rushworth, but EA gonna EA. So, Rushworth is definitely a keeper we would stand a better chance of scoring a goal against, though, to be completely honest. And not playing Igor at the back either makes things slightly more straightforward when it comes to scoring goals and getting past their defensive line too, but it's still definitely a better team than anything we could put out, isn't it? I'll run the channel, and he's pinged it towards me. Nod that down to a teammate. And Plavšič could find the ball in there to Bruno Costa. Plavšič again. Is a delivery coming? It is. It's over me, however. Leonard wins the header. I'll try and nod that down to a teammate. Markow has dominated me in the air, but we have won it back. And I'm trying to quickly play it through. We're going to get... Don't you dare take that quickly. We're going to get the free kick. Right, Ches. Bury it, lad. For my first ever free kick goal in this save. No, saved comfortably by Rushworth. Rieder, Gilmore. João Pedro again giving away possession for Brighton. He's not been good here. I'll call for the through ball. I'm in! I'm in! A goal in Europe! We lead! We lead! UEFA Europa Conference League. My 7th goal in 8 Conference League games. We have ourselves another goal in Europe. And a shock lead here away from home against Premier League opposition. Raku 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Up the bloody boys. Here's Joe Scally. We've nearly made it to half-time with our 1-0 lead intact. Although Damari Gray is going to set up the overlapping fullback here of Cruz. Back to Ryan Leonard. Cruz again. And Billy Gilmore. Tame effort. The first real shot in anger from Brighton and Hove Albion. And that was less angry, more slight annoyance. Nice tackle by Bruno Costa. Lederman. Oh, God, I wasn't ready for that little reverse ball into me. We found Koch again, though, who's found me again. And I'm in the box. I'm round the corner. Ah, and the shot's terrible. I shouldn't have tried it. From there on my left foot, that was never going to go in, was it, really? Mark Leonard going off for them now. And coming on in his place is someone I don't recognise. Pablo Barrios. Finding Joe Scally. Scally with a really gorgeous cross. And Damari Gray has to do better with the effort at the back post. Could have volleyed it. Went for the diving header. That was a mistake. Vladislav going off for us. And I'd skipped it before I knew who was coming on. Coming on for Vladislav Koch again is for us Antti Sernats. Come on then. Sernats is definitely good enough to make an impact in the positive and maybe help us find a second goal. Webster has me in his pocket as well. I needed no defender anywhere near me to score my goal. So while Pedro has no defender anywhere near him, but that's only because it's a sensational run. It's a good save, but it will fall free in a Dingra. Fouls the man or uses a hand despite putting it in the back of the net. No goal. Spread it wide to Yeboah. Oh, and Cruz tackles him. We'll take the 1-0 lead to the second leg, though. My 28th minute goal is enough to give us a win in the first leg. Now, you didn't see that result coming. And no spoilers, neither did I. Man of the match performance in a Premier League stadium. Not done that before, have we? Hopefully there'll be many of those to come at some point in our career, but we are not at that level yet. We do have Al Nassr as a potential destination now, and it is a genuine potential destination. Tomorrow's video will probably be just the vote for what to have as a target club based on what the feedback you gave me last week was. Continually, my agent is very happy with me, and hopefully we'll be very happy with how things develop in the league. Oh, look, Poznan lost their game. 6 points clear at the top of the table with 8 games to go. Let's go and win against Slash Vakwav. The Polish title looks likely now. 4 passes in the opponent's half. Yes. Not sure. Not sure. Passes in the opponent's half. Thank you very much. It's in our hands. All we need to do is win, oh God, every game remaining this season. In fact, we can afford to win all but 1 game remaining this season. We can afford to drop points in 1 game. I need to concentrate. Can afford to drop points in one game in the league. But we're oh God, come on, Ches. We're playing well enough as a team that we have to be massive favourites for this league title now. I need to fix up. I had a really dodgy opening 5 minutes there. Too busy concentrating on what I'm saying and thinking about the points differences at the top of the table. Oh, God. I'm going to get lucky. No, I'm not. Shut up, Ches, and play. We've rotated a little bit, presumably because of the Brighton games. I'm not actually at full fitness. Oh, and I keep missing that same chance. Sometimes it flies tops. Sometimes it flies wide. And because I can never be sure what sort of finish I'm going to get, I keep going for it. I'm missing it as many times as I'm scoring it at the moment, but it is a regular opportunity for us running that right-hand channel. My finishing stat maybe was a bit higher. We'd be more successful with it more regularly. Perhaps upping my finishing stat is what we should do with my next attribute points that we're going to add to our tally. I'll look for the through ball here for a teammate, and Kittel is in. But he's elected to slow it up, turn it around. I'm played in here. Oh, I thought I had just enough strength to hold the man off and acceleration to get past him. Unfortunately, I didn't. Pokorny again, seeing a lot of the ball in these opening stages, Pokorny. And Schloska having a decent amount of possession. And they're in. And they've scored. We've kept countless clean sheets this season. But Schloss Vakwav, who are challenging for a European spot themselves, trying to maybe stand an outside chance of closing down the 3 at the top. And I tell you what, if they win this one, they will close in on one of us. It's Koch again to me. Drop the shoulder, beat the man, drive into the box, and... Oh, God! How's that not going on target, mate? You've beat 2 defenders and you've shanked it again. What is this? This is not the player that scored 10 goals in 10 games. This is the player that scored 1 in 7. Esposito. Good save. That was headed for the top corner. Corner at the end of the half for ChesnoidPlays, and they might get themselves a second goal here. Oh, and if he reaches at the back post, it certainly happens. Final whistle for the first half goes. Oh, 1-0 down at half time. And I don't know either keeps. I don't know how I haven't got a brace. I can't believe it. I really need to shape up in front of goal, don't I? Playing like Kai Havertz right now. Petkov. Oh, it's blocked well. No, he used a hand. Oh, we're getting so unlucky in this game. So very, very unlucky. Oh, I could have had a couple of goals. We could have been in there as well. Why is the keeper not coming for that then? 2-0 ChesnoidPlays. Just as we get ourselves a gap at the top of the table, we're going to throw some of it away again. 6 points we led at the top. It will be down to at least 4. Sorry, at least 5, if not 3, more likely. It dropped 3, and the keeper just stood there. Oh, you got to come for that, mate. 2-0 for Quav. It's poorly played away, and Ince finds some space again. Tackled by Svarnas. Saibari. It's a lovely ball. I am going to have the man at the back post to try and find, and I will try and find him. And find him we will. Oh, well, it's not going to be enough to get anything else from the game, but that's my best assist. And my first crossed assist, I believe. Absolutely gorgeous goal. I need a volleyed finish personally, so I wish that had been the other way around, but wow. Sudanats on his favoured left side. Perfect technique. 2-1. Saibari. Papa. Lederman. Saibari again. Cut back to Lederman. Don't lose it. The ref will blow his whistle. I'll call for it in the middle. I will get it in the middle. Oh, no, ref, don't be a dick. Let me shoot. Oh. If I'd have finished my chances in that game, we would have won it. We lose 2-1, and it's my fault. 2 gilt-edged opportunities that I put wide, and we could very well have won that fixture. Unfortunately for me, it's an 8.3 in 95 minutes and a 0% conversion rate. Not great. Not the time now to start losing games. And now we've got Brighton again. Poznan won as well. The gap will be 3 points at the top. We won at their gaff. Now they've come to join us in Poland. 30% success rate dribbling. Again, it only wants a 7.5 from me. We'll have a look and see what lineup they're putting out this time around. Still Rushworth, Scally, Markel. Igor starts this time. Gilmore, Leonard, March. Adingra starts this time. And Joao Pedro up top. So Adam Webster and... I can't remember who was on the left, the other side for them. Damari Gray. Adam Webster and Damari Gray dropped from the lineup. Damari Gray out of the squad entirely. Whether he got injured at the weekend, in the Premier League for Brighton, I don't know. We have a 1-goal lead to try and protect now. If we can play as well as we did in the first leg, we'll be fine. If we can create as many chances as we did against Quav, and I can actually take them this time, we'll be fine. But it hangs in the balance. A 1-0 aggregate lead here in the Europa Conference League, round of 16. For the chance to get to a European quarter-final, 90 minutes lie ahead of us. Well, if I keep playing like this, I'll get subbed off. Here come the Seagulls chance. Just enough strength to hold off Igor there. I'm going to ping this all the way out wide to Yeboah. Spread the play, Ches. Spread the play. Kittel. Excellent footwork. Calls for a penalty from the fans, as you can quite clearly hear, and the referee says no. I agree, but the fans can ask for it nonetheless. All is bouncing around here. Nobody seemingly able to get it under control. Plavšić eventually does. We've got numbers in the box here. Just got a ball in the middle, mate. There's one. Colhergen. Oh, it was the right thing to do there to try and play it through the gap, but picked off by the defender. Pedro. Oh, it's a sharp turn. Solly March. Reader. Very important tackle. terrible defending, saved by Kovacevic, and the half-time whistle goes. The heart was beating there. So far, 3/4 of the way towards a quarter-final. Ball played forward, win that header. Oh, just bring it down nonchalantly like that, if you like, Antti. Surinats is genuinely really good. He's got a wonderful volley, as we saw in the last game. He could play me in here. It's Raku 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. We've not heard this song for ages. Boop, 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 bada, boop, boop, boop. We're going through to the quarterfinals. Boop, 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 bada, boop, boop, boop. I couldn't get a goal against Slosh for Quav, but put me in front of a Premier League team and I'll score once per game. 2-0 on aggregate now. Surely we are destined for the last 8. Well, it's a bit obvious a pun to use with Brighton being by the coast, but wave after wave of blue and white attack. If we can withstand that, put up the flood defences, and stand solid defensively as we have needed to do time and time again, as we couldn't do against Slosh for Quav, then maybe we might be able to see this through and get the result to send us into the last 8. Spurs are still in this tournament, so there's more difficult games potentially ahead still. Atalanta, who we played in the group stage, are still in this tournament. At least they were at this round. What happened in their first legs, I'm not sure. What's happening in their second legs, I'm not sure. But the further we go, the better we play and the harder it becomes. But the better the chance we have of actually, can you believe it? Might we maybe win the Europa Conference League and the Polish League and the Polish Cup? Could we do a treble this year at Raku? It's a possibility. We could get another goal here. It's a possibility. Oh, I called for that Yeboah. I didn't get it, but as long as we still got possession and we don't lose it, we'll be fine. But it was dangerous playing it around at the back there. Billy Gilmore wins it back, but Brighton, well, quite simply, just like us against Vakwav, not good enough. They had chances in the first leg and weren't clinical enough with them. That was my issue against Vakwav. It was Brighton's issue in the first leg. And in all honesty, in this second leg, they just haven't been creative enough. Kochagan trying to add another, but we will, well, I hesitate to say sail through to the next round to make another sea-based pun, but we will be through to the round of 8, to the quarterfinals of the Europa Conference League with 2 1-0 wins against Brighton, with 2 goals from me, proving my capabilities on the European stage now as a 79 rated striker. Get in! Molde win, Villarreal win, but that was just that leg. I'm not sure what happened in the other legs. I get man of the match. I've only got a 7.8, but so bad was the standard in that game that a 7.8 was enough for man of the match. Molde brush aside USG. Villarreal brush aside PAOK. We brush aside Brighton. Spurs are through. Galatasaray out as Anderlecht win on aggregate. Wolfsburg are through. Atalanta are through. And Stade Rennais are through as well. Don't know who we'll have in the next round, but it's going to be an exciting tie for us nonetheless. Another step on the career path. Thank you very much. Any extra clubs? No, still Al Nassr. Negotiations are ongoing. I can no longer... Oh, I knew this was going to happen at some point, but I didn't think it would happen this early. Oh, for God's sake! Why do I keep getting screwed out of things like this? We're in March. March! Why at this stage, with 2 months left of the season, have you taken away my ability to pick a target club? We're in March! I can't pick a target club. Why do I keep getting screwed out of trying to do things for you guys in the comments section? Thank you for all of your support and your feedback. I've seen the clubs coming in. I was going to do it after this episode, but I can't pick a target club anymore because he started his final negotiations with the 5 teams. Why are you doing it this early? Unbelievable. Unbelievable! Well, it's either going to be stay at Raku or move to Al Nassr then on the vote, unless I'm somehow able to get 3 hat-tricks between now and the end of the season, or up my goal conversion percentage from 19% to 35%, but that doesn't look like it's getting... that's going to happen. I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed. But at least there is the option. Last season we had no vote whatsoever, and I was forced to come to Raku. This time you will have the opportunity to vote at least. Again, I can only apologise. I wish it actually gave you a notification, a proper like email or pop-up or don't let you advance notification that you have like a week left, a day left to pick a target club. You get that it says on the right-hand side, you'll get a message from your agent saying, I'm closing negotiations with clubs, but I need a prompt. Well, Al Nassr or Raku, they will be the two options. I'm so sorry. Oh, I was really annoyed because it's not ruining the content, but I'm not able to make the content in the way that I want to make the content because the game is... I'm so sorry. I'm going on a bit of a rant. I'll stop. I'll bite my tongue. Even though I've already said everything really that I could say. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I'm so sorry, but at least you will have a vote at the end of the season. The question is, how many trophies will we have at Raku for what may be our only season here or our second season here? You guys will have the opportunity to vote. For sake. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I know you'll understand, but God damn it! I'll see you tomorrow where there will not be a vote for a potential transfer to a potential recommended club. It will just be a regular episode. Bye.